Time. Time is something that will never stop. If you think that us living for 80 years is a long time, it is nothing compared to time in the universe. I used to think that life would unfold on its own and that everything would change from one day to another. Well, I quickly realized that this was never going to happen. And I used to wait for my life to happen, until I decided to turn my one day into day one. And you are 5 steps away from triggering the life of your dreams. Step 1. Exit the state of passivity. Today's society wants us to follow the rules, follow common patterns made by our ancestors, to live what they call our own life. It makes us all fall into a state of passivity where we simply accept actions, events, and opinions of others without ever speaking up for ourselves. And if you are concerned by this, well, let me guess. You are probably a student following everything that is being taught to you without even thinking about it twice. Or you probably are working a full-time job where you don't feel like you fit in, but you keep on going because back in the days, a random personality test at a psychologist told you that being a vet could suit you the most. Well, then regardless of how much activity is going on in your life, let me tell you that you are in a state of passivity. I used to be in the exact same place as you are right now, but one day became my day one. The first step to break free from a passive state in life is self-awareness, to simply realize that you don't want to be part of the average people. Your next move, have a clear vision of why you want to change your life, and for what you want to change it. In your last move, take action and start now. Step 2, the someday mentality. Have you never caught yourself realizing that 1, 2, or 3 years could go by, yet nothing would change in your life? Well, unfortunately, not many people do so. The someday mentality refers to a way of thinking where individuals constantly postpone or delay taking action on their goals, dreams, or aspirations. Let me guess again. Instead of pursuing this dream of yours of becoming an artist, or the simple goal of starting journaling and exercising every single day, you constantly tell yourself that you will do it tomorrow, or someday, in the future. I'm pretty sure I guessed right. However, as you probably already know, this mentality often leads to inaction and missed opportunities. It's super easy to say no today, and you have this illusion that it will be easier to say yes tomorrow. But if this is your case, you aren't doomed, and you can do something about it. Overcoming the someday mentality involves setting specific, achievable goals. Start small while dreaming big is always the way to go. Make a plan for your goal or dream, and as every good plan that exists on Earth, you will automatically find steps to follow in order to achieve it, and taking action in the present moment. Step 3, the illusion of perfection. I know you have this illusion in your life, and for plenty of different reasons. It basically is a mindset where you believe that everything in your life needs to be perfect or near perfect before you can start pursuing your goals. Or if I may, before you can start living your life fully. And don't you dare telling me that this is BS. I've been there, believe me. I've waited days and even weeks to start filming my first YouTube video ever, simply because I thought it would be better to start whenever I would have a proper camera. I've waited several weeks before going to the gym, simply because I thought it would be way better to work out wearing some Gymshark tees or hoodies, and that I would probably lift more. I've also waited several weeks to shoot a YouTube video, simply because I thought that whenever I would receive my mist filter, creating cinematic content would suddenly become a more than easy thing. Guess what? It always led to disappointment. Having better gear doesn't make the task easier. The work is still there, and the struggle as well. Perfection doesn't exist, and the perfect moment will never come. And if you keep on waiting for a perfect moment to start living your own life, you will realize, while taking your last breath, that this is too late. Step 4, the fear of failure. The someday mentality, the state of passivity, and the illusion of perfection are all rocked by one thing, the fear of failure. You don't want to start something new because you are scared. Scared to not have enough people liking your art. Scared to not make enough sales on your first drop. Scared to not have enough views on your first video. But let me tell you something. That can be hard to hear, but more than true. No one cares about you. The fear of failure is powerful. It's a common emotion that will absolutely destroy the ounce of hope there is for you to stop waiting for your life to happen. Let's try and compare the pros and cons of your fear of failure. The cons? First, you will miss opportunities. Time is flying quickly, and the modern society doesn't let any space for doubts or hesitation when it comes to taking chances. Again, your fear would comfort you into having the illusion of perfection. You will also never exit your dear, beloved comfort zone. As you resist change and avoid challenges, this will make you neglect personal and professional growth. I could also talk about the lack of resilience, limited or inexisting achievements, or the low self-esteem that builds up while constantly avoiding challenges and opportunities. Now the pros. Yes, that's right. Nothing great can come from your dear fear of failure. So stop being scared and take the first step right now. Because again, no one cares about what you do in your life. Step 5. Fix your lack of direction. You could basically open your Google Maps app and search for the direction to follow to reach your goals. But no, it's not that easy. Yet, it is still doable. One last reason you might be waiting for your life to happen is the lack of clear steps to follow. Our modern society wants us to walk towards specific points in life, and the most common path we all follow is all perfectly traced and cut into different periods of your life. Most people receive an early childhood education, followed by a primary and secondary one, to finally receive their tertiary one, to finally end up working a 9 to 5 for the next 40 years of their life. And all of this works so well for so many people, simply because it has from the beginning till the very end a very clear direction. No worries, the dreams you have can also have a clear direction to follow, but it's all on you. You want to become a marathon runner? Start tomorrow by running 10 minutes, then increase every day, week, or month. You want to become an artist? Start by drawing your first lines and share them every day, week, month, and years before hosting your own showroom. You want to become a YouTuber? Create and share videos every week for a month, and every month for a year. Don't focus on the results, stay focused on the steps and direction you have to follow. We all know how to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that easy. Now stop waiting for your life to happen and start living now.